Hey guys, Sid Leon here, your not so typical Indian in the US. And in this video, I want to talk about the I think it's the most common issue today's man faces, which is rejection by a woman, right? We have all been through it. We have all experienced that at some form in our lives. I have experienced countless rejections, promise you. And yes, it does suck. But how can you make it not suck? How can you handle it so it improves you as a person? That starts with understanding why the rejection happened in the first place, right? And what people usually tell you to think when rejection happens. Today in society, people have accepted mediocrity to be normal. So when you go walk up to a woman, ask her out, and you get rejected, and then you ask someone else for advice, they'll tell you, oh, it's fine. Most people will tell you this. It's okay. She was just not the one for you. Just ask the next one. And then one of these days, you will get lucky. You will get the person you want. You will have someone who, quote unquote, likes you for the way you are. Now, let me tell you this very frankly and very honestly. Most people, when they say this, have zero idea what they are talking about. This is complete and utter nonsense. Do not listen to them. And do you even feel better when you hear this? And the next time you walk up to a woman and she again rejects you, do you feel any better? You don't, right? And the reason you don't feel any better is because when you walk up to the next woman, you do the exact same thing you did with the first one, which is this is what actually goes on in your head. Again, subconsciously, not consciously. You auto reject yourself. What that mean by that is you approach her as if she is like two, three scales above you. You approach her like she is here and you are here. You already put her on this pedestal because you see a beautiful woman, right? So she must be cool. Make these assumptions in our head. And she might be cool, she might not be cool. You have no idea because you don't know her yet. But the problem here is you think of yourself as below her, which is not what you should be doing. And this is subconscious. And you will continue to keep yourself below her until you actually put in the work to be a better man, until you actually do masculine things, until you actually have that confidence, that self-belief from inside. You know that no, she is not superior to you. She is at the same level as you. She is your equal. She is not your queen or your goddess. So, and all that is subconscious. You cannot think and it will happen. It just doesn't work. So, how do we then tackle this? Also, yeah, people will keep telling you that this is just a compatibility thing, that she is not compatible. But how do we know she is not compatible when she doesn't even know you, when you don't even know her? It makes no sense, right? Initially, attraction is always based on primal instincts, which is the attraction on the most intimate level, on the most like a surface level. You see her, you find her attractive, she sees you, she sees your personality, the way you carry yourself, and she may or may not find it attractive. It has nothing to do with what you guys do for a living or what you guys do for hobbies, which is where the compatibility aspect comes in. It does not start off as being incompatible. So when people say that, again, it's rubbish. Don't listen to that. Now, how do we make ourselves an equal to her? This starts with actually doing masculine and good things for yourself. For example, the very first thing I go to, because this anyone can do this. Workout. Do an intense workout, like go for a run. Do a 20-30 minutes hit ladder workout, do burpees, high knees, push-ups, jumping jacks, just grind, do it. And then after that, maybe hit the gym, lift some weights, do the high intensity workouts, eat healthy food, Healthy food, like I mentioned in my previous videos, you gotta eat the greens and the meats, greens and meats. No bread, no sugar, and you will already feel so much better. So it's like, here's the point: you cannot expect to win a race when you drive when you ride a motorcycle, not a motorcycle, when you ride a bicycle. There's only so hard you can pedal, right? Because your pedaling can't compete with the car's engines. You cannot hope to win a tennis tournament if you don't even know how to hold a racket. You can't expect to win a Call of Duty tournament if you haven't even played a shooter game in your life before. You can't expect to feel nice about rejection if you haven't put in the work to feel nice about rejection. And I'm not saying that even when you put in the work, every woman will accept you after that. No, you will still have rejections, but the difference will be this time you will not feel bad about it. You will take that in a more lighter tone because con- consciously and subconsciously you know that now you have put in the work to be more masculine, to be more desirable, to be more attractive. So she rejecting you must simply mean she is probably having a bad day. She probably has someone already, or she's just not in the mood, right? And that will come only when you actually put the effort in to be to be like a more masculine man. And masculinity only comes from doing the hard things. If you just watch on your TikTok or on your phone the TikTok videos, Instagram reels all day, you're not gonna feel masculine at all. You're gonna feel bad about yourself. Seeing videos and photos of women on OnlyFans, Pornhub, anywhere, it's not at all masculine. You are propagating the message to yourself that attractive women, are superior to me. So when someone rejects you in real life, you feel even worse. You feel so bad. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on how to be more masculine because my other videos cover that. If you want, go check them out. They are on my channel. But my point is, rejection, like rejection by itself, is definitely not an indicator of who you are as a man, but how you feel after a rejection definitely indicates the type of man you are. If you feel yourself hating the person, you feel yourself despising women, then there's definitely something wrong with you, and you need to put in a lot of work on yourself. You need to understand this concept very well until you really grind masculinity, until you really just go all out by doing the hard things and cut down on every single bad thing you are doing, like Pornhub, OnlyFans, and just masturbating for no reason, masturbating in general. Unless you cut down on all the bad habits and start grinding the good habits, you will always feel bad after a rejection and you will not learn how to take it in a positive way. You will not learn how to use it as fuel for improvement. I will give you my personal example as well. 4 years ago, even like more recently, 3 years ago, I used to be so shy when I used to walk up to women and approach them. Used to be super shy. And once I would auto reject myself. I knew that I wasn't good enough in the first place. So I have no business in approaching her. But hey, someone told me that you just have to say this, and this, then it will all be good. Right? I did that, I got rejected, and I felt even worse. Now today, if I go up go anywhere and just approach someone and talk to them, they say no, not interested or something like that. Like, okay, no problem, have a nice day. And I'll get back with my life because I have so many better things I'm doing already. I don't let it get to me. I take it in a less personal light. I take it in a more like a funny way. Sure, no problem. Have a nice day. Nice talking to you. Just like leave it like that. And then move on with your life. And you will also notice that once you start doing these good things, you will also face less and less rejection. I'm not saying there will be zero, but there will be less rejection, which means you will always have people around you. You will always have great company and quality women around you. So, excuse me. So yeah, if this is my video on how to handle rejection. Again, my Instagram is always linked in the description. You can always reach out to me for any search, for any advice you might need. And until then, until next time, I'll see you guys. And I hope you guys start doing the masculine things. And if you want more advice, check out my other videos for that. And I'll catch you in the next one.